Hi everyone. Okay, so you are walking away from something. This could be a career, this could be a partnership. The message that was coming through was, is this everything that you wanted it to be? It was like one day you woke up, you looked around you, and you realized, like, how did I end up here? Like, you're truly questioning if you're happy where you are. And the answer is no. The answer is no. You are not happy where you're at. So you're leaving, you're walking away from it. This wasn't an easy decision, but it feels like it was a long time coming. You could be leaving home to go stay maybe with family. Maybe you're taking a huge leap, like moving countries or cities. Like you're just taking a really big jump, but it feels like it was a long time coming. It's like you've had a lot of time to like self-reflect and just kind of look around at the life that you created. Maybe you achieved everything that you thought you ever could, or maybe you just, settled for a certain type of lifestyle because you thought that that was going to bring you happiness, financial security, stability. Maybe your entire life has revolved around taking care of other people. And so maybe your life just started to feel like it wasn't truly your own. And you're now ready to make it your own. But yeah, it was like you looked around, you truly looked at your life and realized that you need a change. You need a huge change, and you're making it. You're making that jump. You're creating a life that is going to better suit you. And you're gonna become a big softie. Okay, so you're gonna become a big softie. So this is your energy, right? You're an ice queen. Whatever life you've been living, it has made you cold. It's made you cold. I mean, this could be for any reason. You just, for whatever reason, you've just been very guarded and shut off. You could be like, I always get like a dead inside energy of you just going with the flow, going about your day, years, decades, you're just in survival mode, and obviously that is going to make you cold on the outside. But on the inside, you're just a big softie. You're just a big softie. And this change that you are making for yourself is going to, this is so cheesy, but it is going to melt the ice. It is going to melt the ice of your soul, right? This is the Ace of Cups. This could be new love coming in, or it just feels like this is you finally feeling like yourself. And you finally feeling like yourself is just a sweet, soft energy. Yeah, where just the ice melts and you're finally able to just like breathe and be free and be a big softie that you always have been, but life has hardened you. But you're returning back to this very sweet, kind, like innocent, childlike energy where you're like your heart is opening. Dang. Okay. So we have the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you created this change. for yourself, everything could have just aligned very perfectly. If you were second guessing making this huge leap or jump, or second guessing like this quarter life, midlife crisis that you were having, you know? It almost feels like everything just perfectly fell into place for you to finally take those steps to make these changes. So it's like, yes, you did create this all on your own, but it was like the universe was backing you every single step to the point where it just felt right. Like just a bunch of tiny little intuitive nudges from the universe that allowed you to create this for yourself. Like it feels right. You taking this leap, it's like you're no longer second guessing. You're no longer second guessing it. Like you're just ready to start creating this new life for yourself. And it is going to be so successful. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So you could have been switching careers. And if this has nothing to do with work, like it will eventually. Maybe you're going to find like a passion project that allows you to make money to take care of yourself. But there is money coming in. You are going to be very successful. So yeah, you could have been moving for like a work opportunity, and it's going to play out very well. It could have just happened like magic. Maybe this opportunity feels a little too good to be true, but it's not. Like you earned this, you deserve this. Dang, yeah, you're second guessing yourself a lot. This is definitely getting you out of your comfort zone. So yeah, you might have a lot of anxiety surrounding this. Like it's forcing you to get out of your comfort zone, right? To get out of bed, you know? And all of this comfortable life you've been living, even though it hasn't been making you happy, it's what you know. And it's hard to walk away from everything that you know. You could be feeling like a lack of motivation to get everything together. Or this could just be a past energy of like, you're genuinely worried that it might just not work out. And it's okay to have those fears, but oh goodness. Sorry about that. It's okay to have those fears, but there's so much success in your future and so much happiness, like just a very soft, like you coming back with who you truly are type of energy. And there's going to be so much success. So get rid of those fears. And there was also a message of you're all the way up. Like that's so vague, but it's you are leveling up through doing this. It might not feel like that. If you are walking away from a very comfortable life, from the outside looking in, other people could think that you're crazy, right? Or think that you're being irresponsible. And so that might be another part of like your fears of, you know, if I do this and it doesn't work out, then am I going to be ruining my life kind of energy? And no, girl, you're not, or whoever you are, but no, you're not, because this is going to be very successful. Even if it is scary and you're like second guessing yourself, it just feels like the hardest part of making this jump is getting out of your comfort zone. This could also be like a dream come true. This could be something that you've been sitting on for a really long time. Like, just like really like just really, how do I say that? Like almost like nostalgic dreams that you have just been thinking about for a very, very long time, that you have just been sitting on. You could have, just been dreaming about this for so long, but not ever really taking action because of maybe like deep-rooted fears that you have surrounding this thing. Maybe feeling like you're not good enough. So you never truly went for it because your fears were holding you back. But something forced you to make this jump, and it does seem like it was just you were looking around at your life and it was not what you wanted. Dang, okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Whoops. We have the Ace of Pentacles twice, you guys. We have it twice. This is going to be so successful. And if you already haven't had this opportunity offered to you, it is coming in and it is going to be extremely successful. It's almost like you're going to think it's too good to be true. And it's coming in with, this is either a new romantic interest or like a partnership. Like you could be teaming up with someone to like create a business, or you're going to meet somebody who offers you a huge opportunity. If this does have to do with work, which it kind of seems like it does, it's like you're going to meet someone who is going to offer you something that almost feels like it's too good to be true. But it's not too good to be true. It's real and it's yours. This was meant to happen. So don't dim your light thinking that you're not good enough for this. Don't let those insecurities rise to the surface, because you were meant to have this. People are finally seeing your worth. It's like you've seen your worth, but it just hasn't been able to truly shine. You haven't truly been allowed to shine in the ways that you know you are able to. You just haven't had the opportunity to truly show maybe like your creative side. Maybe you're leaving like a very practical job to do something more artistic, and that's always been like a childhood dream of yours, but maybe you didn't pursue it because maybe it didn't make enough money, or something like that. But so it's almost like you've been working jobs or living a life that didn't truly serve you because you were just trying to make a practical, stable life for yourself. But this new jump that you're taking almost feels like when my computer fell over, like it's off the rails. Like it's something that nobody really expected of you. So it might, seem a little crazy that you're doing this, but it might seem crazy to other people, but it no longer seems crazy to you, and especially not when this opportunity is offered to you. And it is going to bring in this beautiful partnership that allows you to truly just soften in ways you haven't, almost, it feels like for years. You could have had this dead inside energy for a full decade, and that ice is finally melting, and it's because of this. It's because you took this leap. So if this is just a very random, almost spur of the moment change or if it's a huge career change where you go from being an accountant to being a guitarist, and it's just something random like that, but you needed to do it to find your true like happiness and purpose in this life. But maybe like money was holding you back, but you don't have to worry about that because this could be like like a very lucrative like side gig or something that turns into like a really great full-time opportunity, or because it just almost feels like it just happens really magically. Like it just happens really magically. Like it's too good to be true, but it's not. It's here. It exists. Okay, let's get one more card. But this is beautiful. And it's getting you out of that stuck, like, overthinking energy where you're just, like, waiting on stuff to happen, wondering why life isn't going the way you need it to. You realize that life wasn't going the way you were wanting it to because you were living a life that you didn't like and then weren't taking the necessary steps or actions to create this life to create the life that you wanted. Dang. And yeah, dang, you guys. Okay, so this was a huge ending to a chapter. All right. This is the full end of a cycle. You could have had to walk away. I mean, you are ending every toxic cycle that you have been in. Every single cycle, whether it's good or bad, right? All of it is ending. This is like a completely new slate. The old you is dead. Okay, we have the death card, but the old you is dead. You don't know her anymore. This new you is completely new, and it's up to you to shape this new person that you are becoming, because you are not the person you used to be. Truly, it's like the ice is melting. You're never going back to this life you were living before, and that's a good thing, because it feels like this past was just like full of, the devil came out with the death card, but it feels like this past that you are walking away from was full of like toxic cycles. This could be like toxic relationships, or maybe you had a lot of vices, maybe you were drinking too much, stuff like that was also hindering your abilities, right? All of that is over. Like, that part of your life, that you, is dead and gone. It is fully dead and gone. And you're leveling up. You are all the way up, you know? You're all the way up. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this. And you're just becoming a big softie for the first time in a really, really long time. It's like you're gonna meet yourself again. Yeah. We have a beginner's luck card. No matter how scary this change it is going to bring in so much success, even if you have no idea what you're doing. It's like a, what am I trying to think of? I don't know what I'm trying to think of. Like the beginner's luck, like it's like you're faking it until you make it, and you're gonna make it. So you could walk in truly just not having all of the necessary skills that you think that you might have, but it's like you are going to catch on really, really quick. So even if you are not the most experienced person for the job, it doesn't matter, because your qualities are going to shine, okay? And maybe your different perspectives and your different life experiences are also going to add to what you are bringing to the table. Like there's something in that where even though you're just kind of jumping in head first, like there's something about that that is going to add to the success that you are going to have. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because that might be how you make these like partnerships that allow you to grow even more than you ever thought that you could, because there is so much success coming in and the old you is dead, okay? It's like that Taylor Swift, like, sorry, you can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead. Like, that's you. The old you is gone, okay? The old you is gone. That was beautiful. Okay. Gosh, there is so much success coming in, so don't even worry. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.